Good morning, trading world. It is December 6, 2022, and this is my pre-market outlook and technical analysis for day trading the markets. The next 2 days are pretty much make or break to kind of find out what type of December we're headed towards. Whether it's going to be more like the bloody December in 2018 or more of a normal December where we get kind of a regular Christmas rally that starts actually before Christmas. I made a comment yesterday about what type of December is lining up. We were trapped in a volatility box up until November 10th, where we broke out from the 390 down to 368 box. And now the hope from fund managers is not to slide back down into that box. A lot of fight will happen between that 400 down to 397 on the SPY to make sure we stay out of the volatility box. The fight here over the next 2 days will be key to keeping us out of the volatility box and determining what type of December we will have. I am looking for more of a range day today, slowing down side momentum. We are at a very tricky time in time frame and trend awareness. Right now, if I trade, I try to trade lightly at extremes or main channels, except for some of my longer dated trade setups for January and February. Let's get to the key levels for today. All right, here we are back with the key levels for today. Starting on the support side, we have our Jack support at 399 to the 398 area. Queen support 397 to the 396 area. And then King support 395 to the 394 area. On the resistance side, we have our Jack resistance at 400 to the 401 area. Queen resistance 402 to the 404 area. And then King resistance 406 to the 410 area, which may not see light of day until Wednesday, our primary expiration day. The main thesis for today is bearish, closing below the 399.59 with a projected target low of between 399 and 394. Alternate thesis is bullish, closing above the 399.59 with a projected target high of between 400 and 406. The weekly outlook is bullish bias with possible retrace down to 403. The monthly outlook is bullish bias with a possible retracement of around 394. The current major channel we are in is 397 all the way up to 416. The major channel below is 397 down to 379. We have dissonance between the technical side, which is bullish, and the quant side, which is bearish. We now have a gap in order flow above us, which still goes to support a pop-up on a major expiration Wednesday. And kind of gives us kind of credence or to support what I said in the beginning about this being a kind of range bound day. Today kind of building for a move on the primary expiration like Wednesday. But today more so flat, continuing to kind of slow down that downward momentum. That brings us to the scenarios of the day. Give me a moment while I bring up the scenarios. Alright, here we are back with our first and most probable scenario, which is going to be our expanded range day structure. We can have an initial drop and chop sideways to down, find support before consolidating, then reversing and starting another up move. That is our expanded range day structure. Alright, our second scenario is our rounded reversal day type structure. We could get a continued push lower toward the jack or queen support area. Find midday chop around either that queen or king support before going back up with the same energy or force we went down with the first part of the day. Also, I want to make known the vice versa alert as well, and the vice versa alert is just basically the opposite happening, where instead of a continued push lower, we could actually get a continued push higher at the cash open and find our midday chop somewhere around the jack or queen resistance area before coming down with the same amount of force that we went up with during the first part of the day. So that is our vice versa alert. Alright, and here we are with the last scenario, which is our trend day up, meaning we open gap up and start with a small fade back toward the previous close represented by the blue line. We find support on or before that previous close, then begin the uptrend of the day. We usually find midday chop around either the possible queen or king resistance. And not always, but a lot of the times we do start the second half of the day with a head fake looking to continue the primary trend of the morning. And a lot of times usually end the day with a fade back into the close. So that is our trend day up scenario. I hope this helps. I really just use this just to kind of picture or plan out the day so that I can see what things look like ahead of time. It's not so much something that is set in stone. It's just a visual that helps me recognize certain things quickly when the day takes shape. So again, I hope this helps. Please be very careful. Like I said, this is a very tricky time to trade with the confusion between the time frames and trend awareness right now. So if you can help it, just avoid trading right now. Come back the few days before and after, or the few days after Christmas, to get ready for January. Again, I hope this helps, and like I always say, your most important job as a trader is to protect the capital that you already have. And we do this by knowing and understanding the risk that we have on in each position. And we manage that risk in accordance to our account size. Hoping or wishing you a positive trading day. Again, hope this helps. Let's go out and make it a great one.